Well, I'm quite surprised how popular my Windows videos are doing on YouTube at the moment. Everyone seems to be liking that one. Most people have just insulted me for watching it though, but for installing it, but it is kind of funny watching an idiot fucking try and use Windows again after so long. Got the cinnamon video, I think, today. Ooh, I think we're getting close to the end on this kernel. C and lib. That means we'll be able to switch it over to the desktop soon, so we can see some stuff going on with it. Well, I'm sitting here counting my chickens before they hatch, but I'm quite confident this is going to work. Oh, I'm definitely an idiot. I'll try and break my system rather than keep it working nicely. That's not a normal behaviour. Being on Gen 2 doesn't make me a smart person. Gen 2 is just a tool that helps me get my stuff I like to do done faster. We've all got limitations though, you know? It's just owning what you know, owning those limitations so you can try and improve yourself. Okay, into Arch. Very nice. God, XFC's taking forever to compile, isn't it? I didn't realise it took so much. I do wonder what I'm gonna forget to have installed though. You always got to forget something on your kernel, ain't you? I do hope this works though. Just never said anything like it, not even D-message. Give me any clues to what the issue could be. So I'm wondering if it's like a hard drive scheduler issue or something like that that's causing the issue, or it's just loading the wrong driver. Ooh. I wonder if RTO works really well with file system drivers. And that's what makes the response time a little bit better. Just where they're taking so long to compile today. I wonder if I can see it on BTOP. I haven't got BTOP installed. Oh shit. Hard drive's fucking failed, isn't it? Not the hard drive, the USB sticks failed again. So if this crashes, I'm in trouble. Everything's just running in RAM at the moment. I did check the it's for the it's for PowerPC 64 little Legion that's got the installer. Is that what you're checking? Or are you checking Big Edium? Okay, let me go have a look. You know you're sad when you've got a bookmark straight to the looks like it's not officially out yet then. So I didn't announce that coming out early or anything. Oops. Yeah, that'll be why. I don't have a copy of it. I just know it's being worked on. I had a version that didn't work very well. You'll have to wait for the release, I'm afraid. If you're really desperate for it, if you pop into #Gen2 PowerPC on IRC and ask about it, but don't mention I told you that it was being made, but just said you might be able to get a copy of it. Or, probably even better, if you go into #Gen2 Relang and ask how to make one using XFC, that'll probably be the better way of doing it. Oh, we're doing drivers now. I thought we already did drivers. Yeah, just ask. So if you go into that room and just ask that you want to create an XFC live CD, ask if anyone's got any tips to get you started, kind of thing. Do it that way. You don't need to mention that I might have accidentally leaked something early to you then. These file systems only finished for on an NTFS. So, don't want to be interested in me doing some docs for the Linux Mint wiki today? If I do one a bit later on. It'll be a little bit of fun, something a bit out of the box. So I made a suggestion to Linux Mint that they should make a wiki, so it's easier to keep documents centralized and rather than copying the same work over and over again. It looks like they're trialing it, so I thought I might try and make a little document myself. So I was thinking about doing how to update the kernel to a newer version outside of long-term support. Easy enough to do as a not Linux Mint user. I suppose we could do one for doing a custom kernel as well. That'd be quite fun. We could go for like a little free pager of different things. Like it. And I can also learn how to do Markdown as well, a bit better. So it'd be a little interest for me as well. What's a good Markdown editor that I can use? Because there's some really good ones that show you how it looks then as you're typing it. Preferably one in the Gentoo repo. Oh, don't say that's dead. Yeah, you probably would know. Not a bad shout. Ed. He probably will say Ed. Well, I could just use Nano if I had to, but I know you can get some nice Markdown editors that show you what you're doing in real time. God, I definitely miss using my main PC to do compiling. Oh. You can feel the difference between 32 threads and 2 threads, can't you? I suppose the difference between 2 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. I'm not using Emacs. Because I don't want to use Emacs. Oh. I don't need a second operating system in my computer, you know? Just need a good text editor. I'd love to do Gen 2 on the N64. I just need the hardware to be able to do it, really. I actually think it's quite possible to do, even with the minimum RAM. But I think I could get it running. And that's actual proper Gen 2 running. You got all the stuff. Yeah, it was one of the first 64-bit. Wait, it was the first 64-bit console. Not with the clever maths that Jaguar did. That's not where the... I don't think that's what the ABI comes from, though. But it was it the Ultra 64 originally, wasn't it? But yeah, no, I definitely think it's possible to do. I'm going to be a little bit... I think the issues will be trying to find out how to package the ROM file correctly. But yeah, I think it's doable. It's just the documentation out there is a bit shit, basically. But yeah, if I ever get hold of a console and the flash cart to do it, I will give it a try. I actually think I could get an official release of Gen 2 as well, because it's got mainline kind of support. It'd be quite fun to watch though. You really get to see me slap my head against the brick wall then. Be like the good old days of learning Gen 2 on the PS2. Although, if you're interested on Gen 2 on the PS2, I'm currently testing GCC 14 on MIPS hardware, which is the prelim to rebuilding the live CD to get Gen 2 working again and back on it. So do check out the YouTube stream as well. Oh yeah, here we go, flying then, weren't we? We were cooking on gas for 2 seconds. I wonder if there's a BIOS update for this beast as well. Cloudbook 11. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, someone's already searched for it. It's quite a slow-paced channel, and obviously it's early in the morning, especially for the American users. So just idle about. And you'll get a reply. Let me type a question as well there, Benji, just to make sure people understand what you're asking. You just replied to that question just so everyone knows what you're actually missing. You forgot a bit of detail, I think, on that. Uh... You need to add the J. It will only use one thread otherwise. There you go, Benji. I think that's everything you need to know for that, and you should hopefully get some good advice. But Iron Ben's probably going to be your best person to speak to on this, because he's the person that does the live GUI. But obviously, there's loads of good people in that. Yeah, they won't give you the exact answer, but they'll give you enough pointers to get started, if you know what I mean. And then when you hit bugs later on, then you can start asking questions, which is just what you need. You don't want someone to do it for you. You want someone just to show you where to start. Ooh. Ooh. That's fair enough. I'm just not a big fan of Vector CE. I just don't know why. I just never got on with it. Would be quite funny to make a Cinnamon live CD though one day. Maybe I'll do that just for some fun when I'm bored. Too many jobs on the go though. I've got to try and keep them limited. I've got to get this laptop working. I need to get the CI40 working and the PS2 working at the moment. That's the big jobs. back to work in January, so I've only got a month to get it all done. Do you really need that many live CDs? I mean, you're just using it to install Gentoo, really, isn't you? You don't. I mean, it's too much work for the actual Gentoo team to manage, so I see why they can't be bothered. And for little benefit, because you can install Gentoo from anything. So if you want to install from your favourite DE, then just use a Fedora live CD spin. I should say, it's just one of them things, isn't it, where there's just work for work's sake, isn't it, you know? Ooh. Got a crash over on the MIPS test though, that's not good. Ooh. And something killed off the stream over on YouTube. Oh dear. Let's quickly fix that. So that will be nano slash etc portage package dot use python minus LTO minus pogo. Now I should be able to resume this. That's looking good. There we go. That should resume. Lovely. Perfect. Right, how are we looking? GPU drivers at the moment, very nice. Let's go and have a look at Markdown editors. Retext, apparently. That does look quite good. And then there's remarkable as well. You know what? I quite like the look of remarkable. That looks just what I need. Let me check out retext though. Retext is quite nice as well. But I think I'll try remarkable out first. And yes, most of them are dual CPU, but not all of them, so you do have to check. I did find a few that were one only. But look, I don't know enough about the Arc to say with any facts or anything. No, Tommy? You come and join over here as well? He's taking the piss out of me because I did a Windows stream. Which is surprisingly doing alright over on YouTube. It's that video if anyone's interested. Want to check it out after this one? Welcome to the dark side, I guess. Fuck it now. Next time you ask me for help, Tommy, on fixing your Linux computer, you're gonna get it, boy. That's all I'm gonna say. You just watch yourself. I do a bit of gaming in VMs. Works quite well if you know what you're doing. You can. I've got my setup down to losing about 2 to 5 frames from just running it bare native into Windows. So, very usable. Yeah, don't use that stage 4. Fuck it hell. I've had to fix that many a time. Exactly that, Tommy. Exactly that. I love exarting, but Christ, that stage 4 gives me chills every time I see it in use. And yeah, I've been up the same sort of time. And that no stamina, these kids anymore. You should be the same time zone at me at 9:30 as well, shouldn't you? Yeah, same time zone as me. You're going for the old reset clock, are you? Oh, I wish this kernel would hurry up. I was going to go to the shop and get some snacks, but instead I'm just watching this compile. This is on J2, which is the maximum cores the laptop's got. I should have just done it on my main PC, but it would have been such a hassle to move it over and across and everything like that. It would have just been quicker to do it this way. It would only take a minute on my actual computer. The kernel's so good at parallelization though. Like, literally, say with 32 threads you can just kick the thing out. And on my friend's Epic processor system, oh, bloody, like 30 seconds to do a kernel. Nice. I was doing work mainly in on a Skylake, was it 6700K with 16 gigs of RAM for most of the time. But I was doing so much work with Gen 2, I thought it was about time to upgrade. So I upgraded to a 5950X, 64 gig of RAM, and yeah, it's been a bit nicer doing that. And wow, I've done that many a time. I don't think I streamed the time I did the Pentium 3 version, but on my 600 megahertz Pentium 3, it takes 24 hours to build a kernel on. And then I finished building it, booted into it, booted first time, and found out I didn't put the right network drivers in. So I had to do it again. So that was another 24 hours. But it's not the processor that matters, it's other things as well, like storage speed, RAM. I am vaping some golden tobacco. It tastes like shit, but it's free vape until payday. So, got to take what I've got. Counting down them days. It's only 4 more days though. Woo. Oh, just this tastes like ashtray. That's all I can say. And we've all accidentally put our finger in an ashtray and tasted it. I think. Or was that just me? Mm-hmm. Definitely accidentally. What would you give a Hyperland for? What a mean boyfriend. Get her on cinnamon. Here we go, we're up to Wi-Fi. Oh, look at that go! It was flying! I'm the splat with her then if she's a Wayland fan. Although next release of Cinnamon is getting Wayland support. The X version. So the Cinnamon team has always said they will work on that Wayland support once they think it's ready. And they didn't want to use any hacks to make their desktop environment. They wanted to do it properly. Which, you know what? Ultimate respect for that. So, yeah, it's obviously time. Yeah, so Cinnamon 6.0 will support Wayland. Which will have experimental support. Well, according to this report, it's going to be a long road. They haven't even got background support yet. Always makes me laugh. So, I'll imagine I'll be using Xorg for a bit longer, but I'll have it on in the background, see how things go and report bugs. Best I can do, really. They reckon 2026 is a stable for their recommendation for stable. You know what? What a good way of doing it, though. Not just forcing you to do it, but saying, we're ready to start work. Here's our roadmap. This is how we're going to be doing it. I like it. Where are we getting to on this? Oh, still I go to the shops. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go and take a break for a bit. And go and pop down to the shops. So thank you all for coming along. What we'll do a bit later on is, if this is finished when I get back, we might go and load the kernel up, see how it goes, or if not, we'll look into doing the documentation for the kernel updates in Linux Mint. That'll be a hell of a lot faster and just a bit of fun. So thank you all for popping along today, and I will see you on the next one.